Welcome to Salika Mag. Subscribe for more tutorials. I'm your swing instructor Sarah. I have 3 years of diploma and 9+ years of teaching experience of these dressmaking skills. And I'm just using a basic pattern for this a beautiful top design. And sorry guys for interruption, my baby is here. So anyways, if you don't know how to make this basic pattern, I will give a link in the description and in first comment you can check. And I'm just quickly tracing it, assuming that you know the basic of pattern making and the tracing part, because I already uploaded this video how you can trace your pattern and all these things. I'm just making here the 3 inches extra because I'm going to add 1 inch belt in my front. You can also use the belt in the back side also, but I'm only making belt in the front side, so you will see that how I will do that. So anyways, 3 inches is this extra line I mark from my pattern, and this fold is for the zip or button. I will show you how I can attach the button, and also zip part also I uploaded a video how to insert a zip in a dress. I will also give a link in the description so you can check that. So I'm just marking here the centers of my this back side. After that I will show you how we can cut the see, this is 2 part. You can fold from here and you can insert zip or button. So now front cutting. For front cutting, actually we need here on the armhole some fabric extra for the gathering. I'm taking here actually 12 inches, but if you feel that you want a little less or more, you can adjust according to that, because this is designing part. So no hard and fast rule for this, but for your size you can also take 12 inches. Enough gathers you can achieve from here. So that's how I just mark here. And in the armhole part again, it depends that you want the gathers in your armhole part, or if you don't want, you can trace exactly like your armhole. But here also I'm leaving some extra to make the gathers in armhole part. You will see when I will gather this, that how it will come. So I'm just quickly marking this. If you want to slow the video, you can click the dots upside on this video. 3 dots is there, so from there you can control your speed of the video. But I'm making it fast forward because I'm assuming that you know the basics. So that's how you can cut extra from your armhole and on your waistline. So, and also 1 inch extra for the seam allowance. That is obvious, I teach very well in my previous lessons what all these margins are. So only thing is this extra 12 inches I added here, this part you can see, because here and now we need the other side. Basically our front is in 2 parts. So now, but make sure that your other side is exactly opposite. So for that, to achieve that, you have to make the right side on the right side and then cut. So in this way you will achieve the opposite direction of fabric. Okay, so now come to this belt part. Here I'm going to attach sorry guys, actually my kids are around me, so for distraction. Anyways, I'm just marking here 4 inches for the width, because I will fold it and it will become almost 2 inches for the belt, and I will double it. The length the width is double of my this waistline. You can just see in the video. So that's how I cut this part. Now I'm going to fold it, and at this step press it very well for the neatness. And here now I'm going to stitch straight lines. lines, these straight lines is actually for the gathering. I very well explain how to gather in my previous videos, so you can check there. See, just hold your thread and move your fabric, don't pull your thread. In this way you will get the perfect gathers. Okay, so now we have to adjust the this shoulder line as well. Actually this type of dresses are made with the draping technique, but I'm not using my mannequin or dummy because I know that not everyone has a dummy at their home, so you can adjust this gathering on your basic pattern. Put this fabric on your basic pattern and try to adjust your gathers according to your this basic pattern until move your gathers until you achieve the exact size according to your pattern. Hope you understand the concept. Now take your belt and mark the half line here, means mark the half of this belt. And now I'm using chalk, so this is actually board chalk. I'm using this so you can clearly see the marking. So now I'm just placing it like half of this, and place the pins perfectly, so you will equally manage this gathers, because this is very visible part on your top. So after that adjust your gathers. If any thing is more or less, you can adjust according to that. And guys, if you like this video, please just press the thumbs up button. It will really help me to make more videos, and your feedback is very important for me to make more videos. So that's how I'm placing this here. And now on the other side, after completing this part, I will also show you the puff sleeves, because I'm going to cut the puff sleeve for this top. So now I'm placing my other side. You can make it a little bit overlap, so because we don't want to reveal our this body. Or you can after that also make here the stitches to close it until you want your neckline. And so I'm basically overlapping from this middle part. And after that you can measure that everything is okay, and then just go to the machine and stitch it smoothly. So guys, my baby is nearby me, and she's keep asking, mama, is it finished or not? So anyways, now this is the I'll stitch from here. Now you have to fold it the belt on inside like this, and here you can make the stitch by machine, or you can hand you can do hemming. And for back also you can make it totally open, or you can stitch here and like little bit you can close. And I'm not focusing on the back neckline, because my basic focus is on the front front look. So I'm just folding it like this way. You can fold it according to your required width. And now I'm going to attach my front on here. Adjust all your gathers well, and make sure everything is on place. The neckline is deep, only that much deep that you actually require. So now this shoulder line are done. So after these shoulder lines I'm going to make the puff sleeve, and here I'm just marking my fabric. I also uploaded a video especially for the puff sleeves. I will give the link in the description and in the first comment. You can check it there. So that's how you can fold your puff sleeve, and just mark here according to the required width. All the measurement and everything I give in my previous puff sleeve video. You can check there a very detailed video about how to make the puff sleeve with the front elastic. I'm going to make here the elastic, thin elastic. See here, I will fold it, and that's how it will become. So guys, here make the gathers, and now attach here with this open and adjust your gather if there are gathers in this part, and that's how you have to place your puff sleeve. First pin up properly, and after that start stitching, so you will get the equal gathers all the way, and don't skip this part, otherwise you will end up with some mess. So after pin up all these things, I'm just going to stitch this part. So guys, your feedback is very important. See, I just stitched this part. Now I'm going to make the front. I'm just going to fold the front side, and after that I'm going to mark here the this elastic. This I will explain, that's why I skipped this part in the video, so video will not be so long. So also I stitch the fitting lines, and our top is almost ready, top or blouse you can say it. And now we are going to attach this button. So this is a snap plastic snaps that are no sew button. You don't need to stitch it. I also have a very detailed tutorial about this, but let me choose this. Please help me to choose this color. So actually it's a test for you guys, my followers, that whoever watch my video till this end, just let me please tell me that which color I have to use. Tell me in the comment section that pink, I choose pink, skin color and white, which one color is better. And hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and hit the like button. This is the final look, and